Hello, it's Buck and Billy Ray back on. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, now, basically, you saw what I was doing to the bearing edges there. So what I did is I did a little bit of fine tuning, like I said, on the inside. I didn't do much on the inside of this one. It's been done, okay? So if I was to straighten it out, what I would have been doing is eating up wood that I didn't need to. It's already there, you need it there. So I needed to create a flat surface, guys. Gals, women, and children. Now, magical stuff here. Candle wax. Oh yes. The conditioning of the bearing edge. I'm feeling, you know when you're doing something, you're getting close to completion on something and you get that feeling that you think you've made an improvement? A feeling of accomplishment? Well, I have that feeling. And I'm going to bring you through the process of basically just putting the heads back on. Okay? So, oh yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fat. A fat, warm sound. I can tell by the look of the bearing edge. It looks good. I like it. And this wax, you guys, everybody, it goes in there and it fills the little porous holes. I can't even see what the hell's going on. There we go. Excuse me. It fills the little holes. Wood pores. Okay, so that's done. Candle wax. Free. Oh, I'm pretty tickled, I'll be honest. I'm feeling good about this. Well, here's a Ludwig drum. And I'll stack it up against that any day when I'm done with this. You watch. I'm not kidding you. You close your eyes. You won't be able to tell the difference. I'm serious. You think I'm joking, don't you? I'm not. I've done it before. And I'll do it again. They're good, solid drums. Listen to it. They're solid. You know, some of those Japanese stencil kits were kind of skookum bigger. There was a couple factories, right? And I'm sure there was a couple we didn't know about either. There was some pretty funky looking drums coming out of them days, eh? I've got some in here. Some almost look like you could just go like that and throw it away. You know what I mean? They sounded nice. Okay. Mr. Ludwig. 1167735 1976 somewhere's in there. 75. Ooh, that's nice. Listen. Now remember, Ludwig has that big reinforcement hoop, remember. So you get a totally different sound with that reinforcement hoop in there. Sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm putting these heads back on these drums. And you guys are going to watch it happen. I'm going to put you right here. We're going to do it. We's going to do it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little light on me so that you guys can actually see what's going down. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Yeah. Who was on the phone there, guys? Who was that? My wife? Johnny. Steve Cambridge passed away yesterday. Steve Cambridge. Who was that, a faller? I think we just lost a faller. Son of... Okay. Now, where's the resi head? Let's have a look. See here. Where's my... Okay. I always start with the resonant head. Okay? Which... Let's just put this here so that we can operate on it. There. Okay? Resi head here. Oh, it looks good, guys. It looks really good. Okay, let's call this the resonant head. Boom. Okay? Hey? Hey? Look at. It's good. I'm feeling good about it. Hello! I'm feeling real good about it. Oh, so that didn't take long to do those bearing edges, guys. Granted, they weren't in horrible shape, but it doesn't take long, guys and gals. It really doesn't. So you can get at it and have a bearing edge done in no time. Half an hour. Hey, seriously, with hand tools, it's nothing. Nothing to have one done in half an hour. Oh, hey? Oh my. Oh. That must be that mount. They're brand new heads. I'm going to crack some of that glue off of there. It's a 12-inch drum. Okay, do you know what the cool thing is? Okay, before, I want to show you this. Before, I got to have something pointy so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Before, I couldn't see this part right there. Do you know what I mean by that? Okay, I couldn't see it. It was right up against the rim. Don't tell me that has something to do with the tuning. You know, it must. I can see it all the way around now. That's a great sign. There it is there, all the way around, all the way around. A little tighter here, but that could be it could be the hoop, the way the hoop's on. But I'm telling you guys, so there's the 12. The 12 is done. She's done. And quite honestly, it sounds better. I mean, I know it's going to be difficult, but if you've got that other video to go back to and listen to, oh, look at that. These things got lights on them. Check out the difference. It'll be difficult because the 12 didn't sound that bad. It really didn't. This resi head's got a big dent in it, and it should probably be well, look at it. Look at that. That's a resi head. So I got to change that out in order to give the drum a chance. You know it and I know it. So, but I will do that when I find the right drum that I can take it from. So I'm moving on to the 13. The 12's done. It turned out real nice. Real nice. I got to change that resi head. So I actually may do that and then get back to you guys. Over now. Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. I couldn't stand that that head on there, that beat up old Ambassador. I've got a nice clear resi head, but I want to show you something. I just thought about this when I took the head off. Check this out, how this sits on here. Watch. So here's the deal. Here's the bearing edge we did. There's a little bit of remaining wax in there. So there it is. The different colors of wood in there. Okay. Remember, I did the outside. Okay. Now watch this. Watch as I put this on here. Okay. The head is on there beautifully. Now look at how it fits. Now that this is round, okay, now that this part is round and I brought that edge, this center edge, over that way a bit, it sits in here a little more. It's still quite a ways out, just means you can get a more of a deeper sound. The further this edge in here, the more of a chokes the head out a bit. But we're using all of the head here, like, see, right there. But my point being is this now, look at, you're touching wood there, right there. It's molded, because remember I rounded that off all the way around here like this, is molded right to the head. That's got to be good for things, instead of a straight drop off there and flapping skin around in there. Do you know what I mean? As it tightens, it's flapping skin. It's going to come up and wreak havoc in here. Okay, so this is a good thing. Look at that. That fits on there really, really nice. And here it is from the top, guys and gals, women and children. Look at, see? See? Look at. So there's how that head sits on there like that. I'm just pulling that over on top of it, you see? See, so that's nice. So now that you're here, why don't we just, that's going to be hot. Let's put that up there. And then let's put you guys here now, because that's going to be really hard on the eyes for you. Now, I'm just going to put this back on here and see if we can't get this. That head, look at what I was dealing with, guys. Oh yeah, that really resonates. Listen to it. Hear it? Hear the difference? This is probably gonna sing a little better now. We're there. We are there. This is going to be amazing. So that means here it go boom, boom. That is amazing, the difference. Wow. That head that was on the bottom, you guys, was brutal. Brutality. There she be. good sounding drum. Okay, check this out. Here's Mr. Ludwig. Now, granted, this should sound a million times better than this. Wow. That sounds good. It's lower, isn't it? A little deeper. It's nice, eh? Those Ludwigs are nice, boy. So it's a little lower. Let's see if we can't get it down a bit. It's quite a bit fatter, isn't it, the old Ludwig? Just be neat to see if we could get it down any closer to the sound of that Ludwig. You know what I mean? Just because this head feels like it is cranked up a bit. There we go. That's better. What do you think of that? It takes a bit of time. I put in an hour on that drum, and I got it sounding really close to that Ludwig. I can hear the difference. I hope you can too. I mean, the Ludwig, it sounds different. I can't say. You can tell that reinforcement hoop's in there. They both sound great. Just great. So that is wonderful. That's huge difference to that there now. The resi head was toast. Silly me. What was I even thinking? Ah, crazy bugger. Fucking. You know, can't do that. There we go. Deadly. So there you have it. And tunable. Like before it was crazy. Granted that resi head was wiped right out of it, but there was bearing edge issues. Remember slipping that thing underneath it was crazy. So I'm going to do that with this whole set of drums, and they are going to come out sounding sweet. Really sweet. I'll set them up. I'll play them. Okay, I'm done for this one. I don't know if I'll bring you in on the 13 and the 16 because you know the process now. You know what I mean? You know the process. I may come in on the 13 with you for a little bit and do another little refresher. I thank you so much. Well, how long is that video? That's 13 minutes. So I thank you so much for watching my stuff. I hope it helps somebody. I know that one of the fellas, he put a comment on that I think he tried it or he was going to try this method. Well, I just showed you again, you know, if you got a cautious hand and you're not afraid to play around with these drums, just get the right little tools. I'm talking wood rasps and sandpaper and a cautious hand. I mean, guys, come on. This drum did not sound like this. It didn't. Sounds good. Sounds real good. So remember, with that edge being out further, it would have more tones, more different sounds than that. So we brought that edge in. Remember what I'm talking about, right? The top of the bearing edge. We moved it in a bit, all the way around. You know, so it worked really well. I'm going to do that on the whole kit. Over and out. Thanks so much for watching my stuff. Subscribe in if you haven't. Please do. It'd be great. If you haven't, maybe one day you will. And that'll be groovy. Everything will be groovy. Over and out, people. See you in the trees.